Okay, welcome to another Trade Your Way analysis update. We are looking at the pound yen, so Geppy. We've just done analysis on pound dollar cable. Same story really, same picture. Technically they're both very nice charts, very clean. They're moving really well. Currently sitting at around 50% of the last major swing, which is at around 138. It likes that 30 number, so 138.30 area. You can see it's sort of just sitting around that area at the moment, that level. Quite nice with the trend lines. So 3 points of contact being made to the upside, trend line resistance. 3 points of contact potentially looking to be made to the downside on the pound yen with the trend line. Possibly even a third test would see it break down and see its new lows. That's if they can't negotiate a deal. Today they're trying to make it a deadline on Brexit that after 4 years that they're trying to say, okay, today's the day where we're going to try and iron out last few issues and try and get a deal done with Brexit. And if that's the case, if that does happen, I expect to see the pound rally back up and give all of this back in terms of an upside move, and then look for maybe even new highs to go and test 142. But you can also see that the 764 is a key area, a key our favourite fib, really very strong, very powerful, and using the 76.4 and the 764 strategy that we have, you can see how price has reacted off that level multiple times before failing. So technically it's a good setup and was a good move. Again, took some pips to the downside, made a little bit of money to the downside, shorting pound dollar and pound yen today. Just looking now for the next leg, whether it's going to be another leg down or whether we're going to have a retracement back up. Today is potentially a D-Day for Brexit, so all eyes on pound today, and if we get some positive reaction with the news, expect price to find the support here and rally. If it fails, however, we will look to downside. We will look for a 764, which would then give us our first T1. So what we would do is we'd look for this last major swing low, which is here, use that current high, do away with this one with those fibs, because now we're charting the retracement down. We want to track it and we want to see how low, and we'd say okay, 50% at 136.92, so 137 would make a very good downside target for another 100 or so pips. We do have some support and previous structure, and this is a key order block, key support, supply and demand zone that we are sitting at now as well at 137.80 area. It likes the 80 number as well, so you can see previous structure there, support, resistance, very nice, very clean. So a good place to see it rally up on, and that's what the traders are going to be doing in the institutions now, waiting to see if we're going to find some support here and some positive outcome from Brexit negotiations, see it rally. If not, expect it to drop here to 137, 136, 135. Just three possible downside targets over the next few days should this fail, and then maybe even test the previous low at around 133. So there is scope, and again, technically a very nice chart with lots of range and lots of potential, either upside or downside. Upside, we'll be looking at 142, as I say, to retest that last high, and then higher.